This inventor on the car with the door and on inside. With a strap across here. That's the glass. And then either him or the next one, throw it in the door. Smash it right back. We actually did the restoration in 6 months because I got. So I bought it in '86, thinking I could do it, real quick, and then I went to college, got married.
6 months.
Yeah, got married, had kids, and all that, and then in the late summer of '06, I got invited to the Amelia Concourse.
Wow.
And that was like January of '07.
Yeah.
So we, as car guys, need a due date.
Yeah. Right.
Otherwise, we'll never get done.
Yeah, right.
I mean, I got more projects.
I did that. Everybody said, "When's it gonna be done?" I don't know. I don't have a deadline.
Yeah. So I had a deadline because I wanted to kind of legitimize its history.
I
and
didn't.
stuff.
I refused to have one.
So you can kind of see, here's all the body work. Replaced all the inner panels. This whole back end.
Yeah.
So you had unleaded?
Yeah, unleaded. See, unleaded.
Yeah.
Front and rear fenders.
Yeah, the lead probably was all cracked.
Found a new set of front fenders. Rebuilt the hood from scratch.
That's a lot of work.
They pie cut the hood.
Yeah, so if you can look at that 40 Mercury. See that bulge right there? There's no bulge, yeah. So
They pancake the hood.
Yeah. That's a cool design. Bulge.
This is a really famous.
Yeah.
So you actually, sorry to interrupt. So you actually finished it in '86? Is when you finished it?
No, in 07.
In 07. Okay,
So
excuse me. In '86 is when you bought it.
Yeah.
Okay.
When I was
Excuse me.
17.
Sorry to interrupt you.
So it was just living in the garage.
So you've grown up with this thing.
Yeah. I mean, it was in Santa Paula in the bottom of a warehouse. The warehouse is owned by the Portman family who own Cars to Stars and other things. There's about 200 cars there. Von Dutch actually lived on the property. I met Von Dutch when I bought this car.
Oh wow!
And that's a whole nother story.
I bet.
That was a great.
200 cars. That's a lot.
Yeah.
Well, they had Cars to the Stars. So that was a big.
They had
collection.
all movies. Everything was associated with the movie. Most
cars,
of them.
Yeah.
So this is just one car with a big mound of crap on it, 4 flat tires. I go, Dad, isn't that an old custom? And my dad knew exactly what it was. Oh, it's a Coachcraft car. It's the first car they made. It's been in this book and this book and this book. He had a good memory. And then I asked the guy how much, and he said $2,000. And I had like $2,050 in my bank account as a 17-year-old. And so I tried to convince him all the way home. He said no. My mom, of course, said no way. I said, and then finally my dad said, well, it's his money. He can do what with it. We have room in the garage. So.
It's our house.
Yeah. So I got it, and
Good. There's that. So you
so
saved
glad
it.
you did.
You saved it.
So about 21 days before the Amelia Island event, it hadn't been assembled and not painted yet.
Wow.
Oh my God.
21 days. So my dad and all his old car buddies were all around. You could tell they're all placing bets that these young kids aren't going to make it. These kids aren't going to make it, But we literally put the windshield in. I drove around the block, put it on the semi, and it just barely made it to Florida. Wow. And I won the Amelia Island award for the class.
Oh wow.
And it was in the it was in the Ritz-Carlton ballroom for one night, and it was part of the beauty contest that they had, parading one of the models around. So it got a lot of exposure.
Yeah.
And then
It's such a famous car. I was really surprised to see it last week.
Beautiful.
It was the first time I'd seen it.
and it's been in all kinds of.
Oh man, that whole book is valuable.
Yeah, so this is the when he was still alive. This is Rudy Stossel. He was the one that built the car. He died shortly, a few years after this photo was taken in the 80s, or late 80s. And Coachcraft is still run today by his grandson in Fillmore. So they're still around. But like these are other Coachcraft cars.
Yeah.
That's another Coachcraft car.
Oh, that's cool.
Yankee Doodle car, they call that. That's another one. That's another one.
Wow.
Another one. That's another one.
A lot of Darren influence on it.
Yeah, so
A
yeah.
lot of Darren stuff.
Yeah,
It's,
yeah.
it's very cool.
You could tell the craftsman from Darren.
Uh-huh.
That's
Yeah,
so this Darren, yeah. It's, this car is
back to
still.
that one.
Which one you want? Or this one, yeah, the Yankee Doodle car, yeah. It's
That
still
is really neat.
it's in the LA area.
Yeah.
There it is on the cover.
Oh, it's still around?
Yeah, it's fully restored.
Wow. Have they had any of these cars together?
So that's what Amelia Island was. It was a Coachcraft class.
oh,
so
wow.
whoever
Oh, wow.
who wanted to come came. There was I think there was about 5 Coachcraft cars, or maybe 4.
What year is that about?
This was built like in 40 or so.
Wow, that's so far ahead of its time. Look at it.
Yeah, it's short wheelbase.
Yeah.
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 So it originally had a 44 front grille in it.
Like a Cobra. You know,
Right.
20 years before.
And then Curtis, I think in the early 60s, I may have this wrong, put the kind of the Curtis front end in it. So it's
Yeah.
kind of a Coachcraft Curtis car, but very sporty for its time.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Short, this is also like a T-wheel wheelbase, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, probably under 100-inch wheelbase.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
That's so cool.
That's interesting.
So they had 3 or 4
I'm sorry.
That's good. Thank you for enjoying that.
You did a good job. That's a really big job.
It's okay. I'm sure I'll be looking up again.
So where do you live?
Ventura.
So you came a long way.
Yeah, I trailered it down, but
Yeah.
I'm worried about getting a flat tire in the back. I've got to take the fender off and replace it. Yeah. Yeah, I've heard about this.
Yeah.
All my life it seems like.
I've heard this has been going since the 80s.
Yeah.
This show.
Yeah.
They didn't make Fiat every they gave finished They had one at a time, between 500 and 650. Maybe I just didn't. I even made a Woody. Oh, I gotta show you. Let me put this in.
Of course.
I even made a Woody top for it. I tried to build a surf. I used to surf. And using me. But anyway, I wanted to make a. Let's see. My brother gave me this.